Alright guys, welcome to the aspect of this tutorial. Now today's tutorial we shall be looking at the CorelDRAW Tools Plus. In our previous tutorial we have been able to cover from the pick tool to the aspect of the rectangular toolbar, the graphic bar and the rest of them. So in this today's tutorial we shall be looking at the interactive tools plus, interactive shadow tool, the interactive transparency tool downward. So make sure you watch to the end of this video, and when you do, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to our channel. And for the new users who are watching our video for the first time, this channel is all about the use of tech, how we do graphic design using CorelDRAW, Photoshop and the new trend on how you grow your YouTube. So if you are a part of this content, make sure you subscribe to our channel to get updates on all this topic and much more. Do well to share to your friends and loved ones to also benefit from this tutorial. We love you all. Alright, welcome to the aspect of this tutorial. In this aspect, we are going to look at the artistic media. In our last class, we have discussed the smart drawing tool, so we are going to look at the artistic media in this aspect. Now the artistic media, and we say the artistic media, it is a part of CorelDRAW that provides us with already made graphics. It provides us with already made graphics. I will follow you. The artistic media provides us with already made graphic, and in this already made graphic we can also use this artistic media for calligraphy. So I will have to draw. Now when you click on the artistic media, you have the first one. This first one is brush, the second one is sprayer, we have the calligraphy, we have the expression. Now when you check on this first one, which is brush, if you check here, you will see all those things that are supported by brush. You can draw it to drop them. You can check this artist, is it calligraphy, or you switch to check. Okay, so let's check on this in this category here, this sprayer. That is the most important aspect. You can pick and draw a tree, draw trees. If you want to start trading your logo or your design, you can break them from each other, ungroup them and use them as the case may be. I don't know, my own system aspect, that thing is entering the up there. You can choose to sprinkle in grass. For instance, you can change the color of whatever thing you draw if you wish to change the color. Just like the color of this grass I'm trying to sprinkle here. You don't literally need to go online to get everything that you want to do. You can get some, and there are many of these in here. Even drawing of food item, plant and all of that, they are here in this artistic media that mostly use aeroplane and all of that. You don't mostly need to go to Google or to go to online and searching for maybe icon or images or whatever thing you want to use. You can switch in between footprint. If you are looking for footprint of animals, there are various footprint of animal. It's not limited to this tool that you are seeing. My own CorelDRAW case, I don't know, one of my students reset it. So you can see the different types of footprint here. Sorry. Footprints. Oh, they have changed. So let me change it back to that footprint. Okay. You can see the footprints. You can change the one you want to another one. Let's say you change it to let's say we change it to object or miss. This miss have different drawing. These are the drawing for miss. There are so many of them in that regard. So you can switch to any of these objects here to see what you have inside. You see plant, you scroll for the plant. There are a lot of is a section of the grass. There are other things. All these stuff, these are flowers. If you wish to draw, there are so many things in it. Some package, when you install it in system, it differs. The way my own will show will be different from the way what you have in your own artistic media. They might be the same. It is a variation of operating system that causes that. So that is that on that aspect. In the next aspect, we are going to look at the rectangular tools. The rectangular tools is used for drawing of shape. Why did I say it is used for drawing of shape? You can not only draw a rectangle, but can also draw a square. You can draw a square, you can draw a rectangle, depending on how you want it. And this rectangle or a square, which I explained from the beginning of the class, can either be manipulated to give any other shape. So we say the rectangular tools is used for drawing of shape. Can be specific by say drawing of rectangular shape and a square shape. Now we have the 3-point rectangle. The 3-point rectangle is used for drawing of rectangle shape, but in this aspect it is not. If you have been watching our video, if this is your first time of watching our video, you just come across our video for the first time and you have not subscribed, if you got value for any of our video or the video you are currently watching now, please subscribe. That is the only way you can encourage us to put more effort and have more content which we believe you will benefit better. So please subscribe. It is free. You don't need to pay money, just hit the subscription button. Turn on the notification bell so that whenever we have any content, you will be notified. And as you do, God bless you. Straight. You draw a slanted rectangle. So if you want to draw something that is slanted in this format, you can choose to just go for the 3-point rectangle to draw, so that you don't have to use the normal rectangle to draw before you rotate. But because these 3 points give the perfect of this rotation of this lighted or this lighted. So if you want to draw on your own, the choice is yours, but this is the work of the 3-point rectangle. Then we'll go to the eclipse tool. The eclipse tool is used for drawing of shape. It can be used to draw an oval shape, the shape of an egg. Can be used to draw a perfect cycle. Can be used to draw a sphere. Anything that have to be round, it can be used to draw it. Now we say this is an egg shape. Perfect cycle, you need to hold down your control key for the keyboard. You will draw a perfect cycle. It's used for drawing of shape. So you can draw any type of circular shape of your choice with the eclipse tool. And we also have the 3-point rectangle, which you can use. 3-point eclipse, which you can use to draw the slanted aspect of the eclipse tool or a circular tool. You can draw. Is it like this? I want to do something like this. So maybe we want to do something like that. So it is called the 3-point eclipse tool. So that is that on that aspect. Sorry. So our next tool, we are going to check looking at this tool here, the polygon tool. Now, in as much as we have the polyline from our line tool aspect, we used to draw a shape of various types. We also have the polygon tool that help us to draw a straight polygon. That means we don't even have to stress ourselves at all to draw a polygon line, shape. So we have the polygon tool, which we use the drawing of polygon. We can also use a shape tool here to manipulate this polygon to have the star by dragging it inward. That's it. Change it to a star shape. We also have a star shape as well, a normal star shape as well. This polygon or line can also be used to use it to draw our shapes. If I want to draw shape that have 5 sides, all I just need to do is to come here and click one. So I've changed from that initial shape that we have before to this shape. And shape that have 7 sides, you can click 8 side, 9 side, 10 side, 11 side, 12 side, 13 side, 14 side. As the case may be, if you continue clicking, then you can also use the shape tool to get another thing we normally use. As the case may be, so they can be used to draw a lot of things, a lot of shape with different sides. It can also be manipulated to give different shape. It all depends on how well you use it. So that is that on that aspect. And the next one is a graph paper we use in drawing of graph line. You want to make a graph paper book. Before you draw, when you click on it, it will show you this is the rows and column. Make sure you put 77. You put the same number you put for up will be the same number you put for down. So you can put 44, let them and click enter. You can now come to your page now and drag. If I add more line, if I add let's say if I add more number here, maybe 50 by 50, 70 by 70, the highest is 99 by 99. The more I add frequency, the more there will be compressed and more lines that will come on this more line to come. You can see this one, I see 44, there are much gap in there. So if you want to do your own, I don't want too much gap, you have to increase the frequency of this number here. You have to increase it. If I say 77 by 77, let's start 77 and click enter. Now I'm going to draw this one close to it. Let's see what I'm talking about. You can see this one that is of the frequency of 44, which is by the left. You can see it that there are more space in between the line than the one of 77. You can see the one of 77 make up the graph aspect. It is good to go. So now to set your color, this is an outline. You can right click. It is a red graph you are drawing that you are trying to print to use. You can right click to have set outline color. You understand? And if it is blue one you want to do, you can right click and say set outline color. Right click on blue. If it is gray, you right click on green color. You say set outline color, as the case may be. So that is that on that aspect. We are deleting that. You can print it out. You can do as many pages and rearrange, which we are going to discuss in further aspect of this tutorial. How you design, do your design, how you arrange them, and stuffs of that nature. So let's continue. We have the spiral tool. The spiral tool is used for drawing a coil line. Now, when you select the spiral tool before you draw, always make sure you check the property bar. You can see 4-step coil. If you count now, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you need it, maybe just one you want, you can say 1. You see just one line. You should say 2, 3, or 4. Just draw 1, 2, 3. It depends on you. Do all of those things you wish to do. Simple as that. So that is that on that aspect. And the next thing we are going to do is a text tool. Anywhere you see A in any graphic package or any package is symbolize text. So it is this text tool that helps us in typing of text on CorelDRAW. And when you select the text tool, you can click on any aspect and start typing. But in this aspect, you will be responsible for breaking the paragraph itself. That means if I continue typing, it will keep going. you'll be the one to click enter to be breaking the paragraph yourself, depending on what you want, as the case may be. But if you want to make it just like all this typing as word processing package like Microsoft Word, which you use, all those typing, you can pick the text to draw a line so that whenever it reaches the end of the line, it will come down. See, when it reaches the end of the box I draw, you can come down. And if you need to use bullets, if you don't want to do or CorelDRAW, whether I use bullet or not, you can insert symbol as a bullet and arrange it anyhow you want it. But if you want something automatic, just like that of Microsoft Word, you can draw this box, which later at the later aspect we are going to show how you are going to divide your text in different columns. You use a drop tab, how you use the bulleting and the numbering in this aspect. So that is that on that aspect. So the next one in that regard is a table. When you select your table, it will ask you how did you want to draw your table. You can see the column here. You can see the column here. You can see the rows. So how many rows do you want? How many columns? This is 3 by 5. You see that the downside is the column, which is 5, while the upside is the row, which is 3. 1, 2, 3. So if you want 6 columns, you can increase 6, and maybe you want 10 rows, you can increase the 10 rows even before you draw, or when you have set it already before you come and draw. Sorry. So as simple as that. You can also edit this table. We'll be editing, we'll be using this aspect to explain further. Be using that aspect to explain further. Make sure you stay to the next aspect of this tutorial. Thank you. For all our old-time viewer or the new viewer, if you have been watching our content to this extent and you watch to the end, make sure you check the next part of this video for continuation. Or if this is the first video in this graphic design journey that you are just watching, make sure you check our previous video from the beginning of the class or the tutorial so that you understand it. And as you do, make sure you subscribe. Thank you.